The Young and the Restless spoilers. Welcome back to our channel. It is a truly beautiful day to spill some absolutely scalding tea, and we are so ready to dive straight into the madness because the drama is genuinely off the charts today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing immediately. I am literally shaking and filming this while I am running errands because my brain is actively melting out of my ears, and I just had to jump on here and vent. We need to talk about this now. I am genuinely hyperventilating in the parking lot of a Target because of what just went down on our screens, and I cannot even begin to process the sheer audacity of these people. We are not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. I am personally offended, totally triggered, and yet absolutely living for the absolute cinematic mayhem that just unfolded between Kyle Abbott and Victoria Newman. Like, my jaw is on the floor, my soul has left my body, and I am physically vibrating from the sheer gravity of what we just witnessed. Let me just set the scene for you, because I was mid-skincare and smeared charcoal mask all over the rug when this happened. I literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not believe my own two eyes. So we are in Jack Abbott's Jabot office. Yes, Jack's office, which is honestly so unhinged on its own. Like the absolute disrespect to be doing this in your father's corporate sanctuary. But wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. I need to talk about the lighting in that office first. Did anyone else notice how moody and intense it was? It was giving major, we're about to make the worst decisions of our lives, aesthetic, and honestly, the set designers deserve an award for setting the mood for this absolute train wreck. Anyway, Victoria and Kyle are standing there, and the tension is so thick you could straight up cut it with a chainsaw. Victoria looks at this man, this absolute menace to society, and she says, I'll enjoy knocking your arrogance to pieces. I am literally shaking. The power dynamics, the psychological warfare, the sheer corporate dominatrix energy she was giving in that moment. She is looking at Kyle like he is a puzzle she wants to smash, and honestly, I was screaming at my screen. Victoria Newman, CEO, mother, legacy child, is standing in enemy territory, basically telling Jack Abbott's son that she is going to break his ego into tiny little fragments. And don't even get me started on the vibes, because they were genuinely electric. And how does Kyle react? Bestie, be for real right now. This man does not cower. He does not back down. He literally smiled, that smug, arrogant Abbott smile that just makes you want to slap him and kiss him at the exact same time. He smiles, leans in, and pulls her right into his arms. I screamed into a pillow. I am not exaggerating. I let out a noise that scared my dog. He just grabs her, and then he kisses her. And it is not just a little peck, you guys. It is a full-on, passionate, world-ending kiss. And the craziest part, Victoria kisses him back. She completely surrenders to it. She is kissing Kyle Abbott in the middle of Jabot. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. Things are just spiraling completely out of control. They are getting bolder and bolder, hands everywhere, completely forgetting that they are in a glass-walled corporate building where literally anyone could walk in. It is messy. It is unfiltered. It is a total emotional train wreck. And I am sitting there clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle this. They are acting like two teenagers who just discovered hormones, completely ignoring the astronomical stakes of what they are doing. Wait, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but my brain is mush. Moving on, we have to talk about Claire. Kyle was literally just dating Victoria's daughter. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is glitching. He dated Claire. He was romancing the daughter, and now he is swapping spit with the mother. Who does this? Kyle Abbott is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him. The psychological damage this is going to cause, Claire, is going to require a decade of intense therapy. How do you even explain this at Thanksgiving? Hey, honey, pass the cranberry sauce. By the way, your ex-boyfriend is now your stepdad. It is straight up diabolical. And let us veer off into a completely random tangent for a second, because I cannot stop thinking about Summer Newman. Summer is Victoria's niece. Kyle was married to Summer. So Kyle has now romanticized the niece, the daughter, and the mother aunt. Is he trying to collect the Newman women like Pokemon cards? What is his actual end game here? The family tree is no longer a tree. It is a terrifying, tangled tumbleweed of bad decisions and trauma bonds. I genuinely cannot wrap my head around the sheer scale of this mess. Speaking of trauma bonds, we have to acknowledge how they even got here. They have been trauma bonding over the whole Patty Williams and Victor Newman nightmare. Kyle is furious at Victor for what happened to Jack and Diane, and Victoria has been working overtime trying to play the family peacemaker. They started sharing secrets, leaning on each other, and now that trauma has mutated into this forbidden, highly taboo physical attraction. It is a high-octane psychological masterpiece of toxic coping mechanisms, and they are both diving headfirst into the shallow end of the pool. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. So they are making out in Jack's office, getting bolder by the second, completely lost in the sauce. And then the absolute unthinkable happens. The door opens, and who is standing there? Victor and NIKKI Newman. You guys, I literally stopped breathing. My heart stopped beating. I am deceased. Victor and NIKKI, who literally just renewed their vows, who just had that bizarre Venice-themed romantic evening at the ranch, walk into Jabo and catch their golden child daughter practically devouring Jack Abbo's son. The horror on their faces, it was cinematic gold. Victor's mustache was genuinely twitching with a level of rage that I have never seen before. You could see the exact moment his soul left his body and was replaced by pure, unadulterated hellfire. We all know Victor hates Jack Abbott with the fire of 1,000 suns. Jack is his ultimate nemesis. And now Victor has to stand there and watch his precious Victoria, the heir to his empire, locking lips with the spawn of his greatest enemy. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear. Victor's going to burn Genoa City to the ground, salt the earth, and build a parking lot over the ashes. And NIKKI, poor NIKKI, who's already dealing with so much stress over Nick's severe drug relapse and checking out of rehab. She is trying to hold her family together, trying to put on a brave face, and now she is confronted with this absolute dumpster fire. Her eyes were as wide as saucers. She looked like she was going to faint right there on the Jabo carpet. The sheer panic and disgust radiating off of her was palpable. She and Victor were just frozen in the doorway, horrified, watching their daughter cross the ultimate forbidden line. But wait, it gets even crazier, because right as they get caught, the tension snaps, and the three terrifying words are spoken. 3 words. What are they? I love you. She's my soulmate. We are together. Or is it something even darker? My brain is spinning a million miles an hour trying to decode this. And then the past secret starts spilling out. right there in the office. They are dragging up ancient history, throwing past betrayals in each other's faces. It is a verbal bloodbath. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the fallout. Victor is going to use every single resource at Newman Enterprises to destroy Kyle. He is probably already drafting a contract to have Kyle exiled to Antarctica. And what is Victoria going to do? Is she going to defend this? Is she going to stand by Kyle and declare war on her own father? Bestie, she is playing a very dangerous game. She knows what Victor is capable of, especially when he feels betrayed by his own blood. And Kyle is standing there, probably still wearing that arrogant little smirk, facing down the wrath of the mustache. He already made a dangerous deal with Patty Williams in jail to get revenge on Victor, and now he is sleeping with the enemy's daughter. He is literally begging for a target on his back. I genuinely do not know how he plans to survive this. Victor is going to crush him like a bug, and honestly, a part of me wants to see it because Kyle is straight up out of control. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on, we need to talk about who is going to break them up because someone has to. This cannot last. The universe will not allow it. Will it be Victor orchestrating some massive corporate sabotage to ruin Kyle's life? Will it be Jack finding out his son is defiling his office with a Newman? Or will it be Claire? Oh my God. Imagine Claire finding out. If Claire walks in and discovers that her mother is dating her ex-boyfriend, she is going to snap. It will be the ultimate betrayal, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way this ends peacefully. I am sitting here clutching my steering wheel, just spiraling into existential tangents about how these characters are literally ruining their own lives for 5 minutes of passion. It is so messy. It is so unfiltered. It is purely human, but in the worst possible way. I am so deep in the lore right now that my grip on reality is actively slipping. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. I need the next episode immediately. I need to see the aftermath. I need to see Victor flip a desk. I need to see NIKKI clutch her pearls. I need to see Victoria try to justify this absolute madness. Honestly, I feel like I need to go lie down in a dark room with a cold compress on my forehead because my blood pressure is through the roof. This show is trying to take me out, I swear. The audacity of the writers to drop this bomb on us, to give us this high-key, unhinged, no filter, stream of consciousness drama. I am physically exhausted, but I cannot look away. It is a train wreck of epic proportions, and we have front row seats. Okay, I need to take a breath. I need to go finish my errands before I get a noise complaint in this parking lot. But you guys, let me know in the comments how you are coping with this, because I am genuinely unwell. Who is going to be the one to tear Kyle and Victoria apart? How far will Victor go? Please tell me I am not the only one completely losing their mind over this. Stay safe out there, besties, and guard your hearts, because nobody in Genoa City is safe right now.